What is going on, everybody? What is up, everyone? Happy Monday to you all. We are now live here for another live edition of Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. And as well, we're live over on Twitch and X, wherever you are, wherever you're listening to this right now. Thank you all for tuning in today. As always, what's going on, everyone? As you guys can see there, what does he even do? What does he even do? If you will, ladies and gentlemen, this is another live edition of Steve's Kitchen. I am Steve. As always, what's going on, gang? Happy Monday to you all. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend, wherever it is that you did, however it got down this weekend. Hope you enjoyed it. It is March the 4th, 2024. And I'm looking forward to spring. It's going to be here in a couple of days. Springtime will be here, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. And I'm not alone. I got the gang here as always. Joined here by the good brother, the pride of Detroit. He is the current ATP UK champion. The one, the only Big Mike. What's going on, brother?
Going okay, I guess. What do you want to talk about?
What do you mean? What do you mean you're going okay? What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. Okay, nothing much. I hear you. Nothing much. And of course, we're joined here by the good brother here, live in the kitchen right now as we speak. He's expediting right now. He's expediting. Does he even know what an expediter even does?
What, they share food?
No, so they read the ticket out. They read the ticket of what they ordered, and they make sure it goes out smoothly. You're basically the last line of defense in the kitchen. The last line of defense, basically. It's a pain. It's a pain. Trust me. Of course, Walty. What's going on, brother? How was your weekend?
What's going on? Pretty chill. Can't complain. But now we're here. Now I'm back to work.
Back
in the kitchen.
Back in the kitchen.
So,
yeah, man.
It's time to talk some business.
Talk some business, yeah. Time to get into it. A lot went down this weekend, of course. We've been at it, man. Listen, we've been busy. It started yesterday. It started literally yesterday. We were live after the pay-per-view. We did the post show. In case you guys have missed that, go give that a listen whenever you get a chance. Our review, myself, Chase, and Romeo, we broke down. We talked about everything that happened at Revolution. And read some cage match reviews in the process as well. In case y'all wondering, I'm pretty sure some of you probably are wondering, right? Gee, what's that cage match rating looking like right now, right? What's that? As we speak right now, it's a 9.43 out of 10. Per the people who check out Cage Match, right? Were you able to catch it? I know you were busy, but were you able to catch it?
Yeah, I caught it. I caught it live. I just couldn't get on because I had things to do today.
Okay. So, what was your guys' thoughts on the show?
Not gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna be super honest with you.
Oh, I'll put you on the spot here. Hold on, let me get you the screen here. Here you go.
Take me off the big screen.
Okay.
Why you put him on the big screen?
It was a good pay-per-view, man. I enjoyed 88% of the pay-per-view. Yeah, I thought some matches were really good. The opener, I could care less. I like Christian and Daniel Garcia, but them damn near going 20 minutes it bored me. It really bored me. What else? I guess I can get into the meat potatoes. Oh, the women's match. I'll even go back to the dang 0 hour. The tag team match between Julia Hart and Sky Blue and Willow and Chris Statlander, that was pretty decent too. Not even gonna lie. The other tag team kerfuffle that you wanted to call before that was a piece of shit. I didn't like that.
Oh, the 12-man.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, it happened.
No, we were saying this. We were saying this on the review. For us, we're all in agreement on this one. To us, what should have opened the show was Brian and Eddie. That should have opened the show.
Yeah,
you know,
that was a really good match too.
It was. It really, really was. Walter, what about you, brother? What was your overall take on the show? What did you like? You know, and all that stuff. We'll get into the rest of the meat and potatoes of it in just a sec here, but
yeah, no. In general, I didn't get to catch a lot, but I did watch it today, and it was definitely a fun pay-per-view to watch. It was actually enjoyable from start to bottom. No major critiques. You know, if there's one,
I got a few.
If there's one, I mean, I'm gonna pull
it's
Steve
one match
here. Pull
and I'm
Steve
gonna
here,
nitpick.
but the women's match didn't do it for me.
It's fine. I mean,
it didn't. It's not because they're women. It's just because it didn't do it for me. That's all.
And I said this too. Like, to me, you know, with Deonna Purrazzo in time with Tony Storm. Listen, when you tell us big business is coming, right? It's like, why should I care? Again, I'm happy for Deonna Purrazzo. I'm happy that she got a big platform to finally showcase what she can do on pay-per-view in Greensboro Coliseum, packed house, right? I said this on the watch along. You know, the AEW should enjoy this now because this coming Wednesday, they ain't gonna get those 16,000 people in the building. You know what I mean? But that's no here or there.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, but like, yeah, that's also a valid reason. But I thought just there was a lot of good stuff here. Obviously, Danielson Kingston was good. That was like one of my favorites. Obviously, Takeshi and Ospreay was great. The world title match was solid too. The main event was just fun to watch. Like, obviously, we're not gonna go hard on grading that, but it was just like a one. If there was a perfect send off, that's a perfect send off.
It was absolutely.
Yeah, you get no complaints from me from that main event.
You don't.
That could have been the most hokey. Well, it kind of was. Could have been the most hokiest match of all time, and I'm not even gonna crap on it because
neither am I.
It's something that you just gotta watch, enjoy, and turn your brain off and say, "Hey, it's the guy's last match. Let's just take it in."
Oh, of course, absolutely. You know, the dude's last match, 40-year career. I thought overall, dude, they delivered on the send off. We can listen. We're known for criticizing AEW over the years, but when they get it right, they get it right. And last night they got it right. And the sad part about it is, bro, what the sad part about it is, we're saying this, no one's bad, and no one's like, oh, okay. But the moment we say something bad, shoom, what you say?
And that's gonna be in a couple of seconds if we get to a particular match.
Probably so. I love the entrance. I love the video presentation of Sting in the theater. Granted, they didn't use, well, again, per Dave Meltzer, because people were saying, like, oh, you know, WWE couldn't give them any footage. AEW never asked.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Fed, you know, would have had no issue.
They would have loved it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, you know, Trips would have had no issue. Like, all right, you want to use some footage from WCW because you think about it, right? And I said this earlier. I said this in the review. I said this in the preview. If I'm ranking Sting's runs as far as, you know, all places that he's been, WCW's number 1, TNA's number 2, AEW's number 3, WWE's number 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And again, I didn't grow up. I grew up near the end of Sting's WCW run. I was still young, so I wasn't really able to understand it, if you get what I mean. I was still a little kid, right?
Yeah.
As I got older and watched some WCW stuff, again, you give me a WCW quiz, I'm probably not going to pass it. Likely not. I'm not.
Me neither.
It happens, but again,
I might know a couple things. I might get a 20%.
But again,
if it's a 10-question
but I always remember Sting coming down from the rafters. I always remember that. That was part of my childhood. I got to witness TNA Sting. That was the thing I got to witness and see and, you know, understand and just be a fan of, right? And then when he went to the Fed, it's like, oh, great, he's finally here after all these years, right? And then, you know, circumstances took place and, you know, it was what it was. Got a Hall of Fame spot, got a WrestleMania match, should have been The Undertaker, absolutely. But it would have been nice to have seen some footage from the Fed. Again, the WCW stuff, right? Would have been nice. I mean, they got pictures. Like, they took, like, fan pictures. Pictures that Sting saved over the years. And they made it work. You know, and again, I thought overall it was a good, like, presentation. Then we got the entrance, dude. All 3 eras of Sting, right? They had the late 80s, early 90s Sting, right?
Yeah, Surfer Sting.
The outfit that he wore, I believe, in Great American Bash 1991, I believe it was, or 90. One of the two. That was played by his son. Those two were his sons. Mm-hmm. And again, Surfer Sting just looked identical, bro. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah. And it's very uncanny as well. Of course, there's children. But yeah, his son, I don't know, his I'm pretty sure that's his oldest son.
Surfer Sting
plays Surfer Sting. Yeah.
Like
the fact that he was, if that's the true original outfit, boy, how jacked was Sting back in the 80s. His son was a unit to me.
Hell yeah.
I mean, like it you got to think about like how much of a unit he was in the mid to late 80s.
Of course, absolutely. But again, I just got nostalgia, bro. And then Sting came out, bro, and then he came out to Seek and Destroy. Like, oh shit, bro.
Oh, that's
classic, dude, classic.
That's the one thing Tony Khan is not. He's not cheap.
If there was ever a time for them to bring out Seek and Destroy, last night was it, bro. Mm-hmm. Last night was it, dude. Right?
Honestly.
And of course, we'll get into this in a sec too. Congratulations to the wise man on his Hall of Fame induction, Paul Heyman. Sting acknowledged last night he was on steroids in his early days, as Tony said.
He did?
Yeah, during the media scrum, like back in his early days, dude was on. You know, he was on it, bro.
You know, I mean, you didn't have to tell. You didn't have to.
I know, but still, man, it's Sting.
But the fact that he admitted it on his last night, it was like, yeah, I was juicing.
But you got to remember, dude. You got to remember the era that he was around in, dude.
Yeah, I mean, his tag team partner was the Warrior. Like,
yeah, dude. Exactly. The Blade Runners, dude. The fucking Blade Runners, right? Again, I didn't get to experience fully. You know what I mean? Like, understand WCW Sting. My brother did, to an extent. Mm-hmm. I got to, again, I think even Walter to an extent here. We got to witness TNA Sting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the Sting I saw the most.
And again, all the year that Dixie Carter would fork over money, right? Or Spike TV, whatever it was, to renew him every single year.
1 year contracts.
Yeah, but he was basically the original Bram. He was the original Bram.
He basically was.
You know what I mean? But well, proper, and you know what? Shout out to the Young Bucks too, bro. Shout out to for doing business, bro.
Yeah, you know, they could have easily said, "Nah, we should be over," because, you know, they're not up and comers, so it's weird to say that. But it's the passing of the torch. But even they know that probably ain't gonna give a shit if the Young Bucks win. You gotta do what's right. It made sense. I think they came. Actually, this is an achievement for them just to have Sting's last match.
You also got to remember. You also got to remember. The building they were in, Greensboro Coliseum, where obviously Sting was put on the map by Ric Flair. Yes, there was some spot like Ric Flair showed up trying to stop the match, got super kicked. There was the Darby spot from the top of the ladder onto the glass.
Jesus Christ.
You know what, bro?
Idiot,
If there is any time I'll tolerate it, this is here. Because he did say he was willing to die on Sting's last match, and he was willing to an extent. Thankfully, he's still breathing. He's still alive.
Well, we gotta wait till the end of the month now.
Chief said we did have Chief in the chat yesterday on the review, and he's someone who used to work for a glass company, and the glass that they used was like the not so dangerous glass, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh, but he was
because that wasn't sugar glass.
Cut up.
He got cut up though.
That gash above his right shoulder. Brutal,
bro. That glass,
brutal,
bro. That glass gonna be stuck in him for months, dude. All that glass not coming out right away.
No, it's not.
All that shit ain't coming out right away. Ask Matt Cardona. He'll tell you,
bro. Like
he had a chunk of glass that was like this, like this, bro, for like 2 months and a half, bro. It happens. It just fucking happens. Brandon Brown writes here, channel member by the way. Shout out to him. I thought Darby was gonna turn on Sting. I'm glad he didn't, and they let him go out on top. Absolutely, they had to. It was only right. And again, I'm pretty sure, bro, Sting would have loved to have. You know what? I'm sure Sting would have loved to have done business, right? He's an old school guy. Didn't happen. Did not happen at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we got what we got. Also, to me, the match of the night, again, to me, from a showcase, a story standpoint, that was my match of the night. But from a wrestling standpoint, a wrestling back and forth, Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita.
Yeah.
Shut up and take my money, bro. Billy Goat is fucking Billy Goat, bro. Yeah. You know what this was, bro? I feel like, again, I'm pretty sure it's the hardcore fan base, right? Who watch all the stuff, right? And I get that. But there's probably some out there who, again, know who he is. But this was like a reintroduction to, okay, he's now officially in America. Mm-hmm. He's now wrestling American TV full-time. And I'm glad he's here right now. Again, we love for Will Ospreay to be here, but right now we are joined by one of our investors here on the Around the Point Network. I know he had a busy schedule, right? Right after the press conference, he had to go to Palm Beach to talk with the NFL. Well, I guess something with the NFL, but with the Jaguars, whatever it may be. But he's on.
It would only be the Jaguars.
Yeah, he's on cloud. He had a successful night. Ladies and gentlemen, he's your friend. He's our friend. The one, the only, Mr. Tony Khan. Good afternoon, good sir. Good evening, good sir. How are you?
Steve, I am super tired, but I'm happy to be on here for the Around the Point ATP Kitchen or Steve's Kitchen, whatever you call this silly show. I'm happy to be on here.
We can get your pay-per-view name right. Why you
exactly?
Right?
Well,
exactly. Just for that.
Steve, I've been up since 2 a.m. on Saturday, so I'm really, really sleep deprived. But I'm on here, and I'm here to talk about AEW Revolution, probably the greatest pay-per-view of all time.
I mean, was it better than All Out 2021?
It's greatest pay-per-view of all time, Steve.
Was it better than Full Gear 2021?
It's the greatest pay-per-view of all time.
Whoa, what's that? What's this? What's that audio?
What was that?
I have no idea. Somebody, I don't know. Maybe that was Paul. You know,
I don't know.
Okay, Steve, what is that? Go back to that picture real quick. Okay, the AEW rankings are important. They crowned a new international champion, Roderick Strong. The rankings are always ever changing.
The scramble, we'll have to have a conversation with that, but that's besides.
Wardlow was ranked number 5 before the scramble, Steve.
Was he really? I'm gonna have to get a look.
Why don't you look?
Let me see here. I don't think you posted the rankings on your Twitter. Rated.
You can go on AEW.com, Steve. Are you guys like? Are you like O'Shea Jackson? You can't Google, can't search.
Oh, okay, you know what, man?
Don't disrespect the guy.
Just for that, yo. If you're gonna have
No.
3 minutes,
He has a lot of bad faith takes about AEW and what
3
we do.
minutes.
It's ridiculous. No 3 minutes. I'm not even gonna be here that long.
After we praise this show, man, we showed nothing but kindness to this show.
He had a bad take because he didn't know who Magnus was.
Magnus? Who's Nick Aldis?
No.
Nick Aldis. No,
Nick Aldis.
Magnus.
No, it's the
guy.
jabronis that they bring in.
What do you mean, Joe? Come on, big
the
the
CMLL. Come
Mr.
on,
Mr.
All right.
Mr.
You guys,
Mr. Khan, I
you guys
apologize.
done? Are you guys done? Are you guys done with your little jokes?
Wait, but do you guys still have a relationship with CMLL? I know their visas
Yes,
are
we
about
do.
to go bye.
Okay,
So.
that will be fixed. Don't worry. Yeah. Guys, I've been doing this for about 5 years. I know what I'm doing. Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, because you're gonna need them for Forbidden Door, right? In June.
And we're gonna have a successful
happening.
Forbidden Door. And Arthur Ashe, I invite you, Steve, Romeo, and Walter to join.
You think we'll get press
Forbidden
passes?
Door.
You think we'll get media passes? Big media?
Oh, yeah, I know. You guys would probably ask really horrible questions. Yeah.
Oh man, just for that. Oh, just for that.
Oh my God. All right, Steve, you're in a little troll mood today. Yeah, I don't really want to talk to you if you're going to be in this very bad behavior of yours. So,
No, come on, let's have some questions. Be on your best behavior, Steve.
Be on your best behavior. I'm always always on my best behavior. Come on, man.
always look like you're so funny with your jokes. No one's laughing. You're the only one laughing at your own jokes.
Just for that.
All right. Well, you know what, Steve, I'm going to be heading out then because this is all you're going to do is just put up the bad picture. And I want the good picture. I just want the good picture.
It's the rampage picture.
No rampage. Come on, rampage picture. Come on,
it is.
Man.
Look, it's the orange and blue. You don't see it?
That looks
in
like
the middle of the shows. It's a great time when Dynamite is changing to Rampage. Fans get so excited. They stay. They don't leave like many people say. They stay.
Listen, I saw people leave. Walter, we saw people leaving Arthur Ashe. Remember, and I tried to tell them to stay. They didn't want to listen.
Yeah, that was legit. He did. Steve was telling people to stay for Grand Rampage or Grand Slam, whatever it was called.
Rampage Grand Slam. Come on, Walter. Get it right.
They don't worry. They'll all stay. Arthur Ashe. They'll all stay when it's Forbidden Door, and it's going to be a great show. I can't wait.
I want to point out, Mr. Khan, per cage match, Revolution right now has a 9.43.
Yeah, it's the greatest pay-per-view of all time, Steve. How many times do I have to say that?
I'll give you this. It's top 5, maybe top 3 pay-per-view all time. How about that?
You know what? I'll go one step further. It's right now in contention for pay-per-view of the year.
Oh, come on. Obviously.
For AEW, in the AEW division.
Only pay-per-view.
No, in general, I think it's probably the best pay. Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
I think it's.
I just hope the momentum continues. It's a dynasty.
New pay-per-view dynasty, huh?
Yeah, I'm very excited for this new pay-per-view dynasty because this is something that's going to start for many wrestlers their own dynasty of championship winning gold, and that's why we chose it, because we want to set up a new dynasty for these wrestlers. And there's a lot of new blood, a lot of old blood that could be contending for those AEW championships. So I'm very excited for those.
I hear you, man. What is the medical update on Darby Allin, Mr. Khan? If you don't mind yet,
it's Darby. You just take some Tylenol and he's good to go, man. I mean, you guys have been watching wrestling so long. I mean, come on, guys. This is a journalistic. This is why I won't put you in the press pass. This is the question you're going to ask when you know how Darby is. Darby could fall down 27 stories and get up.
I'm trying to visualize that real quick. Oh, come on.
We'll wait until the end of the month and see what's going on with him.
I'm still exhausted.
Sleeping Angels. I'm very exhausted too.
It was a good show, just a long pay-per-view. That's all.
It wasn't that long, man. It wasn't that long.
I mean, to be fair, the main event, the show ended on Monday morning. So, I mean, to be fair, I've grown accustomed to this. I've grown accustomed to it. So I was fine with it. I was fine.
So it was a great show. 3 match of the year candidate matches in one card. It was amazing, Steve. Amazing night.
Absolutely, because like I said before, it was Will Ospreay's finally in America. This is a coming to America moment, right? Delivered as a full-time employee.
He wrestled in America before, Steve.
But now on payroll officially, U.S. employee. You know what I mean?
Well, we've been paying him, but yeah, I get you right. Yeah,
I'm about to say he definitely has.
But hopefully you do buckle down though and tell him that hey, you might need to relocate, man.
No, we're not going to do that, Steve.
I am looking forward to 2 weeks from now. It's big business. Big business. Can't wait for that.
I can't wait either. And definitely I'll be on to talk about that at a later date. That'll be great. I mean, it's going to be a great moment for AEW, and I think it's going to change the landscape of professional wrestling forever.
Oh, come on, Brandon Brown. Oh, no. Oh, first of all, Tony, do you know who Mercedes' first field will be next week?
Well, here's the thing, guys. I don't even know if I have Mercedes Moné yet. That's very crazy to assume that I have big business with the boss in Boston. It's kind of hard to assume that right now. So,
Tony, did you want to give? Maybe I'm saying that hearing this. Denise Roy Salcedo, and what was in all those cups you had and why you always look high ASF?
Thank you so much, Brandon Brown, for asking the question. I will say this. Denise is a very nice person. I like that she does a lot of the good interviews. She's one of the better people to do interviews in the wrestling space, so shout out to her. I don't know what you're talking about. I am very respectful towards women, especially married women, and so I wouldn't do anything with Denise Salcedo but give her a nice big high five. And secondly, I was just drinking a lot of soda, man. A lot of soda.
What's your soda to go to, Mr. Khan? What's your soda to go to?
I'm more of a Pepsi guy. I really like Pepsi.
Pepsi,
but yeah, I just prefer Pepsi.
You like Pepsi?
Yes, I like Pepsi. I don't like Coke. I like Pepsi. Okay.
Oh,
I don't like Coke.
Coke. What's wrong with Coke?
Coca-Cola, it's just, a little bit too fizzly for me. And I just feel like sometimes when I drink Coca-Cola, no, I'm not a big myself.
Fucking go.
Yeah, I just like Pepsi, I like Pepsi.
Oh, look at this. Mr. Khan, this is from Chief, by the way. Mr. Khan, do you have any plans for Jay White to be back on the main card? A man of that caliber should not be wrestling with bums on the pre-show. Shame on you.
I mean, he main evented Full Gear. He's going to be on a featured match next week on Dynamite. I don't know. I think you guys need to quote Paul. Just watch. Maybe you guys just watch.
You did this. You quoting Paul.
You quote Paul say just watch for Jay White. Come on. But I did see he is advertised, right, for Big Business. So
yes, he's going to be taking on Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely.
Not bad.
There's more comments here. I know, right? Chief, is ridiculous how they're treating Jay White. Come on, Tony.
We're not treating Jay White bad. He's an ROH Trios champion. He's a champion in AEW. What more do you guys want for this guy?
Trios.
Using hashtag Watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that. Come on, guys.
All right, Steve. Well, that's it. I'm leaving today. You're being too much of a troll. I am done.
That wasn't even me.
No. You are being a little troll. I'm in the booth. I don't see no Javier whatsoever. So
he's behind the scenes. He's behind the scenes.
No. I know how StreamYard works, Steve. As you like to mention, we use StreamYard for our AEW press conferences.
Really?
And also, I know when someone's backstage. I know when someone's backstage, Steve. You can't fool me. And I don't see no Javier. I don't see no Hector. brother. Steve, let me finish. Let me finish. I don't see Enrique. I don't see any people. It is you pressing the buttons, and you just pressed my very last. No, you pressed that very last button for me.
That
I
was
was
not
being
me.
respectful. I was answering questions, and you decided to pull this. And I am going to be leaving today. So thank you guys so much
Oh,
for
come
having me
on,
on.
Mister.
Make sure you guys check out AEW Dynamite this Wednesday. The pretty much like another go home show before big business. It's gonna be great. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good one.
Come on. Oh, no. Oh, darn it. Tony left in the mud. Well, damn. Not surprised. I didn't think that would work. But, it's crazy, though. Let's move on. Anything else you guys want to talk about from Revolution? Anything else you guys
covered everything?
Okay. So also today, this news hit early in the lunch hour, if you may, right? The big breaking news, it's official. Paul Heyman is the first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. Paul Heyman is going into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2024. It was announced today, I believe, first broke by the Associated Press. First and foremost, it's Philadelphia. You can't go to.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
You can't go to Philly and not have a Hall of Fame. You just can't go to Philly and not put Paul Heyman in the Hall of Fame.
So what Romeo said on the induction, who's going to induct them is, I'm pretty sure they're going to get somebody from ECW to do it.
Oh, call Brandon, Tony Khan the long way.
What are we doing?
No butter too. Come on. To me, again, you look at someone who's a visionary. I know that's Seth Rollins' thing, but Paul Heyman was truly a visionary, bro. Ahead of his time. Here's a guy who literally made hella noise in the business. And now he's taking the spot, bro. You think of Paul Heyman, you think of you can go back to the Dangerous Alliance, right? The Paul E. Dangerously days, right?
Yep.
Of course, Paul E. Paul Heyman from ECW, right? And now here we are. Paul Heyman, the advocate, the wise man, right?
All right.
Going into the Hall of Fame. And now here we're joined here by CP. What's going on, brother?
Oh my God! I wasn't expecting this, Steve. I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna give me like a little 2-minute buffer. Like, oh my!
Come on, gotta be ready.
Caught him in the act.
Caught him in the act. Yeah. My co-host for Impact Breakdown. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro? Sorry being late. The Chicago traffic. But I'm here.
It's all good, brother. You just missed TK, bro. TK was here moments ago.
Oh,
I scared him. I guess I upset him.
Tony time?
I upset him, man. Yeah, I literally upset him. What can I say? But we're talking about Paul Heyman going into the Hall of Fame. When you think about this too, who would have been the one to induct them? Right? When you think about it, right? It's only fitting.
Now he's redacted. So
now he's redacted. Now he's only on showcase. Now he's on showcase mode now. So now he's on showcase mode.
Give it time. Give it a year or two, and he'll be back.
Now he's in showcase mode. So you can't even
there's always going to be those people that won't forget.
Nah, give it a year or two. I mean, come on. Hogan, it took what, a few years?
It took Hogan a minute. Yeah. That should have been in 2015. They didn't bring him back around until COVID. Yeah. Like 3 years.
Absolutely. But it's crazy though, bro. Like, you think about it, who's gonna induct him now, right? Could be CM Punk. Could it be an ECW guy? You would think, right? Like, there'd be a plethora of people inducting him, right? Because he's influenced so many people
and scammed so many people too.
That too. You know what? Yeah, I agree with this. It should be Bully Ray, Tommy Dreamer, or CM Punk to induct.
Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, you know what?
That's a when in doubt called Tommy Dreamer. He's always trying to do something.
You know what's crazy? There's that clip. There's that clip on the internet. If you go on YouTube, just type in Tommy Dreamer, Paul Heyman. Do you guys remember that network special that they did a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
with
Tommy,
Taz and
Bully, Tommy, right? And Tommy literally gets emotional talking about Paul Heyman, right? Like how he's fucked over a lot of people. But again, I love the sound effects, Mike, in the kitchen, the back. I love that. We got people working in the kitchen right now.
Dishwasher. You don't hear the kitchen.
The dishwasher runner's working right now like crazy.
Where? What kitchen am I in? There's no one in this kitchen.
You're in the test kitchen right now. Kitchen right
I've never seen a test kitchen that clean.
Hey man, keep it spotless every time, man. Did Tommy want? Yeah, there was that story many years ago.
What was that? WrestleMania
17.
17. He was.
He
was gonna assassinate. That's not funny.
You're laughing.
Not funny.
It's not funny.
Fun.
He was gonna do a bad thing in front of a bunch of people.
Craziness, bro. Fucking craziness. But man, it's just one of those things, bro. Like now, it was funny. Not funny, but it's fucked up. I saw this today on Twitter. Someone finished the story at Tommy Dreamer.
That's messed up.
Oh, what is the story?
What the? Oh,
bro, that's a sick individual.
It is sick.
Whoever said that?
Sick world, bro. Sick world that we're living in right now. But congrats to Paul Heyman. I look forward to seeing who else gets inducted into this year's Hall of Fame. Makes you think, right?
Like he's the headliner, though.
He has to be, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Right now, Philly's up in the air right now. Ain't that right, Walter? Right now, Philly's up in the air. For now.
We'll see.
Because if they announce Vegas next year, sorry, Philly. If they announce Vegas next year.
Yeah, because you're going to see Rock and Roman.
Yeah.
One-on-one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's must go.
I said this, and I said this, and I'm gonna keep on saying this. And those of you who follow me know me. Yeah, I know my stance on the Hall of Fame already. To me, I get why they do it part of WrestleMania weekend. It's an attraction, right? I get that. But if it was up to me, I would literally go back to it being in a banquet hall.
Yeah, I agree.
If you want to go, okay, just pay. It's going to cost you a little extra than normal, and there's a dress code. Nah, for real.
He wants his loafers so
He
bad.
just want all these fat people, fat greasy people to dress up in a cheap suit.
Steve, you want the people to wear deodorant. Just say it, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, definitely deodorant.
We got speed sticks here. I got the little, I got this too. I mean,
how do you think the smell was last night? Oh,
got
man.
this. I got this.
It was probably.
He's got
I think
the
it was
TSA kid going.
65% smelled decent.
Man.
I'll give it a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, I don't know about no 65.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Yeah, you're being generous.
It's crazy how that clip can be put in a different context.
That's what it smells like. But again, honestly, if you're gonna, that's what I would do. You know what? If you want to go, gonna be a little extra. Listen, I'm not saying you got to rent out. You got to rent out a suit. I'm not saying you got to be 3-piece. No, but a polo shirt, some Dockers is not gonna kill you.
When you went to Dallas, were
I
y'all one of the very few people that dressed up?
Yeah, we were dressed up.
And y'all were on camera more than twice.
Yeah, we were dressed up. We were dressed up for the Hall of Fame ceremony. Connor was like, "Nah, bro, we're dressing up for the Hall of Fame." I'm like, fuck it, all right, bro.
That's why you want people to dress up now, because you dressed up.
I mean, to me,
everyone's got to dress
It's
up.
a shame that they don't have those Hall of Fame.
To me, if you're going to the Hall of Fame, at least show respect. But the last thing I want to see is some fucking slob in the hard cam wearing his faded up Bullet Club T-shirt from 2014.
Against the Bullet Club shirt,
not the Bullet Club.
or some faded up stained T-shirt with the nacho
Faded
stain.
up Switchblade J White T-shirt.
Hey.
The Catalyst T-shirt. The
Catalyst. There we go. That's what I meant to say. The white one.
Oh man.
Now he's quiet. You know what?
But you get what I'm saying, though. It's not gonna kill y'all. And you know what?
It is gonna kill them. They don't want to win.
But if you want to go
Wear
to the
Dior
Hall
and
of
all
Fame,
that.
if you want to go to the Hall of Fame, that's what you got. That's what has to be. And you know what? They can take a page out of the TNA Hall of Fame. CPZ, Walter, y'all might remember this. So many years ago, when Sting went to the Hall of Fame, they had the people that went right in a banquet hall. So how they would surprise everyone, they'd have a wrestler from the roster sit at the table with them and break bread. If they want to do that, hey, that's a bonus.
Oh man, fair wrestlers ain't gonna want to sit with the
people.
I'm just saying though. Imagine like you're sitting in the table with Maxxine Dupri. Oh no,
motherfuckers gonna be sweating.
The handkerchiefs.
Thank you, Sleeping Angels. Steve wants SmackDown to look like prom before the Hall of Fame. That's the thing too. I would have the Hall of Fame in a banquet hall. I wouldn't have it in the arena. I get why they do it though. Again, it's one way to make money. It's an attraction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's cost cutting. Look, Brandon Brown, just for PCO, the next Black TNA champion. PCO for TNA champion.
He sees the vision. He sees the vision.
He might see the vision. But let's get into this also. Maxxine Dupri was also in the news. So there was a house show that happened a couple of weeks ago in Oakland, California. And this video just surfaced a couple of days ago or so where fans were booing her and saying comments, right? And this got people online talking. Rhea Ripley went into the defense of Maxxine Dupri. So did Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega has me blocked, so I couldn't see what she said.
Well, of course she has.
Why did she have you
Why did she block you?
It is.
What did you say?
That's no hero there. That's no hero.
What?
There.
No. Let me find out, Steve. You said send a freaky DM, bro. Let me find out.
We'll talk about it off the air. We'll talk about it off air. But
you dirty dog. You dirty dog.
Nah, nothing like that.
Actually,
So
the opposite.
But people again, were outraged. Oh, how can they even Britt Baker defended her from AEW. That's crazy.
Who?
Even Britt Baker, defended her. Yeah.
That's where has she been? God dang.
He beat me to it.
I mean,
folks, where's the lie?
I wonder if he's going to show up soon, but that's no here or there.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Like, hey,
But
let's get Fish back. Who?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
But people were outraged. Oh, how dare you guys are so mean to, that stuff, right? And it goes back to what I said on Twitter a couple days ago. I remember back in the day, you go to a wrestling show, right? You pay your hard-earned money. You get to cheer and boo for whatever wrestler you wanted, and no one gave a fuck. Those were the days. And they were. And listen, I'm sure Maxxine Dupri is a nice person. Outside of, wrestling, I'm sure she's a nice person. But WWE did it to themselves. This is what you get for bringing someone up way too early. This is what happens. They do have a facility, a multi-million-dollar facility in Winter Park, Florida, where you can go and get better at your craft. Again, I'm being honest about this. No one's I'm sure she's a nice person, right? She's trying. I'll give her that. But again, I remind everyone too. I remember Taryn Terrell.
Yeah.
Mike's like, who the fuck is Taryn Terrell?
It rings a bell.
Yeah.
She was the former Tiffany in WWE, Drew McIntyre's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Wasn't she giving Drew a case of the beats? Wasn't she like beating him up too?
Yeah, too. That's what messed up his push. So it messed up the push. But I think people need to also understand, Taryn Terrell went into TNA as a referee. And as time went on, she became a better wrestler. I'm not saying that let's release Maxxine Dupri, have her go elsewhere. No, I do think in time she will be a better wrestler. I think in time, if she's able to, again, if she wants it, right, she could be a good wrestler in a couple years from now. But again, this is what you get when you bring up someone from NXT, and not even like Black and Gold NXT, where everyone was, had independent wrestling hit background and stuff like that, who've been places. But when you bring her up from 2.0 NXT, where everyone's an athlete, whatever it is, model, this is what you get. I've seen the match with her. Was it a Valhalla a couple of weeks ago? Was it Valhalla?
Yeah,
I think so. It's your favorite.
Walter's favorite, Valhalla?
Oh, Valhalla, yeah, of course. And Maxxine did mess up in that match. Not Valhalla.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
that match was brutal, man.
Yeah.
This is what Brandon Brown. This is why. Go on, Walter. Go on.
No,
go
I'm
on.
saying this is why they didn't put Valhalla on TV anymore, because Maxxine messed the whole shit up.
That's why they booed her. He ain't booing her. Ain't nothing but hey, boys. There they didn't want to see her. They wanted to see Goldust King. Whoa. Respectfully. Brandon.
Oh man,
Holy.
That comment took a turn.
That was wild.
oh.
You lost me at Kiwi, buddy. You lost me at Kiwi, respectfully.
Kiwi is crazy.
But yeah, man, she did it again. It just created just the outrage, though, bro. I think it's a little ridiculous.
Here's my thing on it, though. When Triple H spoke on Jade Cargill, he said he didn't want to throw her out there and she not be prepared for what was to come, right? What was Maxxine Dupri so prepared for more than Jade Cargill? That's my question.
I want to believe this was. I believe this was a Vince. I believe this was the old regime's call, if you will.
Yeah, I think this was the old regime's call too. I think so.
I think the old man saw her.
Written in her contract that she has to wrestle frequently.
I think the old man saw her, and
Yeah, blonde,
man.
fit.
Yeah, blonde, blue eyed,
and she probably turned him down, and as a punishment, hey,
we're gonna put you in a match.
Come on,
that's the thing too. It's a house show.
Yeah.
Maxxine
has to put you in these house shows. She needs more.
It was a house show
in ring action.
Yeah, it was a house show.
It was.
They didn't hold back neither.
Then maybe people shouldn't have booed her. Like at least the internet shouldn't have crapped on her, because that's where you're supposed to like
right
self-better.
Yeah,
I see both sides.
I do. I see both sides too. But I think at the end of the day, this is what happens when you bring her up too soon. You know what I mean? This is what happens. Now she PC's here. I do want to remind everyone this Thursday on Impact Breakdown, we will be previewing Sacrifice, which goes down Friday.
I don't want to oh, never mind.
My sacrifice.
You think Anthem can afford the weekend?
Oh no!
No. Aren't they Canadian?
Chapter 11 is in their future.
They ain't fucking around with that. Speaking of no more fucking around, it was also reported today per Fightful Select that Santana is now officially gone from AEW.
God damn, man. Huge loss.
Huge loss.
It's tough.
He's done. And again, I'm happy for him because let's be honest, dude. They weren't doing shit with him. They were not going to do shit with him. Just like Sean Spears. Sean Spears now back at NXT.
Sean Spears.
He's the chairman. He's back to being the. So if you guys don't watch NXT, just to give you a quick little update, they have these messages pop up on TV the last couple of weeks. Last Tuesday, Ridge Holland was in the ring. The lights went out. Sean Spears with the steel chair. Boom. He's Sean Spears. But back to Santana, though. It's a shame that AEW did not make him and Ortiz a tag team champions in AEW. It's a shame.
Wait, they didn't?
They never won.
No,
They never won.
They never won the tag titles.
Never did.
Never.
Dang.
Never did.
It's a crime.
Yeah,
Who did it go? It went to. It was SCU first, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of lesser than tag teams that got the titles before them.
They should have got it in one of the Grand Slams. They should have gotten one of those.
Yeah.
And they were
what
handpicked
happened?
by Jericho too. They
Yeah,
were like the
anything-
hottest tag team at the time.
Anything Jericho touches, I mean, it just
Yeah, we should have
Doesn't turn
known
out
those two
well.
stables, man. He cursed a lot of people, man.
Yep. And now, again, listen, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. Honestly, I know people want to say WWE, but honestly, I think TNA
yeah,
is
might as
where
well go back.
he'll end up.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wouldn't mind it, bro. Him tearing it up with Josh Alexander, tearing it up with
Yeah.
Mustafa Ali,
The Alexander have better opponents.
him versus you know what? Him versus freaking Nick Nemeth, right? Steve Macklin. Why not? I'm game. Why not? Also on Friday, we had this little gem.
Little gem.
This big gem. This gem that went over 30 minutes to the point where on Fox they had to black the screen because a fan had a Die Rocky Die sign literally in the front row on Hardcam. That's
Hey,
why
this ain't 1997 no more. Can't do that.
that's why. So if y'all are wondering why the screen going black like crazy, I thought, it's probably my satellite issue. You know,
Yeah, I thought it was me. I'm like, what the heck, bro?
I try to like tweak everything good, like nothing. Like I turn the TV off, turn it back on. I was trying to go on Fox Now, but turns out that shit don't even exist anymore. Now it's on Hulu, everything.
See, Steve, he ain't tech savvy. He can't play around like
Now,
that.
you living in 2008.
The hell's
you
Fox
doing?
now?
I don't know what the heck Fox Now is.
Right, so that's what I'm like. What's going on here, right? But basically,
That must be that Peruvian stuff right there.
yeah,
I don't
basically
know.
that. Like, you know what, man? It's over. In the boy, in the. I'm kidding.
Ooh,
So,
man.
so what took place was Roman Reigns came out with Paul Heyman. He was willing to leave because nobody wanted to acknowledge him. So he was like, you know what, wise man, step the chopper. We're leaving. Paul Heyman was like, well, he hasn't come out yet. That being The Rock. He hasn't come out yet. And Roman looked a little bit like, what? You're not listening to my order? Well, you know, the high chief hasn't come out, my
Yeah.
tribal chief. Like, what? Come on now, you know? And they go
have
back
they
to
have they called him the high chief like out in the open?
no, but if you watch that family tree from Vegas, right?
Yeah, it says
was-
the high chief, but they won't acknowledge him as the high chief.
So then Rock comes out. He's wearing some expensive ass long sleeve button up, right? Looks hell of expensive. He got his 2 chains out, iced out, right? Pokes fun at the crowd, right? Pokes fun at the crowd, cokeheads, what have you, right? He probably thought they were Tony Khan, right? He probably thought they were Tony
yeah,
Khan.
shout out Tony Khan. Come on, man.
You know, and remember, Cody Rhodes challenged The Rock to a match at Elimination Chamber, right? So The Rock,
Did he?
He did. He challenged him to a match, a one-on-one match.
Not elimination chamber.
No, but at Chamber during the
chamber.
During the Chamber.
During the Waller effect.
Yeah, he challenged The Rock to a one-on-one match somewhere down the road.
Yeah. Getting out small details, Steve.
Yes. And then The Rock counter-offered his offer by saying, how about a night one, they do the biggest tag team match in the history of the business. It's going to be The Rock and Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes and, for The Rock, that clown Seth freaking Rollins. Yeah. And if by some miracle, this is the Rock's words, right? To an extent, if Cody and Rollins were to win, find a miracle to win, then on night 2, the Bloodline will be banned from rings. They will not be around for the match between Cody and Roman. Cody will have a free space to finish the story. But when Roman and The Rock win on night 2, it's Bloodline rules. So you know what that means, right?
I'm all for that.
The Rock can be sitting there, commentary, calling the actual Pat McAfee. Solo Sikoa can sing the national anthem if you want. Imagine Solo has like an amazing voice, yo.
Solo almost.
He tried
almost broke, bro. He was like,
he tried his best to break Solo. Solo, you know when Solo's about to break, he's like this. He's like,
yeah,
he just don't do. He just
pooped
his
his hands. Like,
can you imagine though if Solo? Can you imagine if Solo does have like that amazing singing voice, like the dude from Coming to America? Can you imagine?
He does.
Imagine though, like you ever watch the Mighty Ducks? The latest, he's like the fat dude who can sing his ass off.
Oh,
like,
you said the latest one? No, I haven't watched.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen the latest
after
one.
The second episode.
Okay. Can you imagine though? Like he has like, this American Idol voice. Like holy shit, bro.
I feel like this is not the only time The Rock's gonna try to get Solo to break during this whole build.
It's got to be a backstage segment.
Yeah. So they have to go to SmackDown on Friday to accept or whatever. But I think tonight on Raw they'll probably make something official, right? So it's interesting, bro. This road to WrestleMania, bro, looks stacked, dude. It looks.
But he has to accept. But if he accepts the offer, it's going to turn into a contract signing.
Yeah.
But you also got to keep this in mind, though. This is a callback to WrestleMania 1. Remember, WrestleMania 1, the main event was a tag team match.
Yeah.
Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Right.
So that's the callback to it. So it looks
40
like
40 years of WrestleMania, 40 years of Hulkamania.
Yeah. So it's like, The Rock is saying if you smell, and before that, Roman stops The Rock. And everyone's like, oh. Everybody was like, oh, how can this be? What's going on? How can this happen? He's like, I need something from you. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, maybe, just maybe, he's going to tell Rock, hey, listen, when I win on night 2, I want the crown of High Chief.
Well, he has to be acknowledged as High Chief first.
No, but I'm thinking that, right? I'm thinking, okay,
we'll get there. But
instead, he's like, I need you to acknowledge me. That's probably an order coming in. Mobile order. We got the mobile order.
Yeah. Uber Eats.
Grubhub.
DoorDash.
Postmates.
Yeah, Postmates.
Postmates, that still exists.
That's like the least used one out of all of them.
Trust me.
Trust me.
I do the mobile orders. I deliver on the mobile orders. Trust me. No one goes in that shit no more. Yeah. It's here in Jersey. It's either DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. That's it.
Grubhub's the best one, right?
I'm more of an Uber Eats guy.
What? Grubhub isn't cheaper?
I guess still. I don't know. I think with Grubhub they time you though. You have to be there at a certain. They don't give a.
I'm talking about ordering and not.
No, there's traffic. There's traffic. Sorry, bro. Eat dick. We're gonna give you a warning. Yeah, they on
Also,
that
they're more serious. Maybe that's why Grubhub is better because they're more serious with their drivers.
shit. You know. But that's what happened, right? Rock looked like, how dare, in a way, he didn't say it, but he gets his tone and expression like, how dare you? How dare you say this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how dare you? But fuck it, I'll do it. You can just tell it didn't even sound genuine at all. Didn't even sound genuine. Right? He acknowledged the tribal chief. You know that the turn is coming, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we always knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, hook, line, and sinker, man. Oh man, yo.
And it's because Roman
It's
feels
gonna
some
be
type of
great
way.
too when it happens.
Yeah, because The Rock is like, he's the center of attention.
Yeah.
Roman doesn't feel like the tribal chief.
It's very interesting how they shoot the segments too, because they almost like zoom in on The Rock, and you don't see the rest of the bloodline in the frame for like the whole segment until the end. They come out and then they show everybody, and that's
like,
by purpose. I feel like
it's like that meme, bro. When Roman Reigns, when The Rock is around, is Solo Sikoa. He's basically Solo Sikoa when The Rock is around. So there's that too. I mean, again, I look forward to seeing what's gonna go down. Of course, Rock is still doing this when he acknowledges, he puts the one up.
He tried. He tried. I don't know. Maybe it's he lifts too many weights and he can't.
That's what I'm thinking too. He can't close the thumb.
Like he get hold of it too. So he's like,
I'm good. I'm good. I did see that 20-minute promo. That 20 fucking minute.
That was great.
It was great.
Seth Rollins is in the ground right now.
No, he's in the mud, bro.
he's beyond mud, bro.
Quicksand.
He's below the mud. It's like, yo, you couldn't bury this guy just more. Like, yeah, fuck y'all. We're gonna bury this guy even more in that title.
They said they don't even know who you are.
He went after Dave LaGreca too from fucking Busted Open Radio.
I know.
Oh yeah, thank God. That guy.
Hey man, that's my Jersey dude, bro. Come on, man.
I don't know, bro.
He's a fanboy.
I think he's more than a fan of Cody Rhodes. If you what I mean.
Hey man, so he wore a pink robe. Come on, man.
Questionable.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
they did. It looks nice. It looks nice. They had Heyman looking at Rock's fingers, so it's on purpose now.
Yeah, Heyman thinks something is up.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I noticed that. So we'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see what goes down. But also moving on here, we're about to be done with this. Also over the weekend there was some fights, right? There was some fights over the weekend, and of course, CPZ's favorite boxer, Jake Paul, went to work on Saturday.
Easy work.
When was this?
Wake him up. Wake him up, Brian Borland. Wake up.
Yes, he
CTE. He's sitting with AB right now.
He fought journeyman Ryan Borland in Puerto Rico. This was supposed to be the co-main event. But it was not. Yeah. Here's the thing about it, right? Like, I know people are saying, oh, Jake Paul fighting these bums, this and that.
Yeah, I didn't even hear any buzz from this.
Because you got to keep in mind, Jake Paul is not fighting these MMA fighters anymore.
For now.
Had he fought an MMA fighter, bro, there would have been buzz. You would have seen the buzz, you would have seen the noise. But the fact that he's fighting a boxer, granted, at his record, any other fighter, bro, they're fighting bums.
Yeah, that's what everybody
does.
So
he's
people,
an official ranked WBC boxer, so he has to go through, I guess, the grind to get where he wants to go.
Gotta pad the record like y'all boy Canelo Alvarez. 40-something fights. 40-something fights before he had a good one. So
yeah, right now, bro, he's 9-1. He had 10 fights already. That being Jake Paul.
Jake Paul versus Sting.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
give me Jake Paul
right.
versus Sting. Hey, right. Cool. That's a mismatch.
Right.
That's a mismatch ready to happen. But again, overall, I'm not shocked. I'm not angry at it. Like some people are, right? Like I've seen Ryan Garcia calling out Jake Paul. I seen, which is like, nah, bro,
Garcia.
come on, homie. Like, no, don't do that.
Ryan
I seen
Garcia.
Demetrius might have Johnson call out Jake Paul. I'm like, bro. Like, again, I'm not angry at this. This is what happened. He had 10 fights as a boxer, right? He's trying to get his ranking up. This is what happens. You're fighting these unknown guys. The guy that he fought works in an oil field or some shit like that in Nebraska.
Well, he's a journeyman.
Well, he ain't gonna be working in no oil field no more. He got a payday.
You know what I mean? It's true. He's good.
Hey.
He can go fix his brain now. It's all good. Shout out to him.
Exactly, brother. Absolutely.
He's looking for pay.
Payday. You want payday?
I knew he was trying to pull like football. I'm like, yeah. Anyway.
He had it queued up the whole time.
He was.
And of course, also, again, I mentioned this moments ago. This was supposed to be the co-main event, but it became the main event because Amanda Serrano, who was supposed to be the main event, the fight didn't happen.
Yeah,
The fight got canceled literally minutes before the fight was supposed to happen. She was supposed to go up against find this girl's name. What was this girl's name that she fought? Let's see here. Nina Minik. That's the girl's name. Yeah, she's like a German fighter, but the fight got canceled, I think, because of an eye injury that Amanda suffered or had, or whatever it was.
She like got her hair done or whatever, and while she was taking a jog, apparently there was chemicals still in her hair, and it got into her eye, and it like burned her retina. So yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's what happened. And you could tell like she was really crushed. Again, I'm like, what's going on here, right? Because you see like Jake still in the ring, right? You see Amanda not in her ring gear, like she's in her street clothes. She has a hoodie over her head, the glasses on, and she's like, you could tell she was bawling her eyes out. And they announced that the fight was canceled. That's the suck, bro. Because again, you're in Puerto Rico at the Coliseo, sold out, right, for Amanda Serrano, and this happens, right? That Tito Trinidad tried to calm everybody down too. So that fight is going to be brought back. They're going to run it back probably soon. So there's that as well.
Apparently, Amanda Serrano outdrew Bad Bunny, Steve. Nikisa, the promoter, he said that they outdrew Backlash.
They probably did
for that fight. So, yeah.
Salute. What's going on, Atlantic Mind? Salute to you too, my brother. Salute to you. Steve, you watching Joshua versus Francis this weekend? I'm probably catching the replay.
Predictions.
I think
Francis in how long is the fight?
Probably 12. Let's see.
It should go.
If it's 10 rounds, Francis in 7 knockout.
This is 7 knockout.
Let's see.
Because Joshua is a little baby back big.
I think he'll go to distance. It'll go to distance.
Yeah, give me
Francis, but he's most definitely knocking down Joshua.
So it's 10 3-minute rounds. They're fighting for 10 rounds.
10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I'll go distance.
Yeah. Francis in 7 KO.
Okay. Fair enough. I will say Francis by knockout by rounds 8 or not by 8. That is, of course, if Anthony Joshua doesn't, dismantle him. But you gotta keep this in mind, bro. Ngannou is now a boxer. I don't want to hear that he's still an MMA fighter. I'm sorry, PFL. It's not happening. He's not fighting the guy that knocked out Ryan Bader. It's not happening. You can sue him all you want. Go ahead. It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. Listen, he fights Joshua, and then after he fights Deontay Wilder, bro. Next year. And then you know what? Call it a career, bro. And you know what? If you want to fight PFL, honor the contract. Yeah, get that one fight in, knock out this dude, and then go back to Dana. All right, now let's fight John Jones.
Francis going back to Dana?
Now let's fight John Jones now.
Well, the money's got to talk, right?
You see the new face off that they had.
Oh, the one that they did in the studio. Where
What
they
are
like fall back on the mat?
No. Him and John Jones.
Oh yeah. He's like you're fat.
Yeah, where John Jones wearing the
Like it's the most friendliest, cordial.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but John Jones could easily get back into shape. I think he can.
Yeah, people
And also-
overreacting about that. Like
Remember, it's Friday night, not Saturday night. Yeah, that's
Friday
true.
night.
Yeah, they're fighting on Friday. So the fight's in Saudi Arabia. So
Oh,
meaning
so Friday
Uh,
during work
I wanna
hours.
watch
Oh,
that.
what the hell is
Yeah.
that?
so basically, so keep this in mind. Let me see what time they're fighting though.
yeah, you gotta see what time they make the walk for that fight specifically.
Probably lunchtime here then.
So it's gonna take place at 1 p.m. Eastern, right? The event will take place. But Ngannou and Joshua won't start till 6:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay,
fine.
I'll be at
But,
home by
sti-
then.
but still,
It's
like,
still,
that's so
yeah.
random.
It is, yeah. 6:30. I mean, we'll see. But again, it's Saudi Arabia. So likely, bro, they're gonna have this giant presentation. They're gonna be music performances. There might be a concert here and there.
The Undertaker might show up. Anything's possible.
And then, of course, you do have absolutely UFC 299 the next day, dude.
Wow.
It's gonna be
That card is so stacked. It's
Bro.
almost too good to be true. I feel like usually when you see a card this great, something's gonna go wrong.
dude. You have the main. You have Petr Yan versus Song Yadong. You have Gilbert Burns versus Jake Dale Madalena. You have Kevin Holland versus the debut of Michael Venom Page. Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis. And in the main event, Sean O'Malley in a rematch trying to avenge the only loss in his record against Marlon Tito Vera for the bantamweight title, dude. For the bantamweight title.
We smoking on Cheeto Pack.
I'm just saying, bro. And then you go on the prelims. You have Curtis Blade versus Jonathan Almeida. You have Martins Garmal versus Rafael dos Anjos. Pedro Munoz versus Kyler Phillips. Caitlin Chokhagen versus Macy Barber. Again, dude, these shit look crazy, bro. You have also that's a fight night. That's the week after. But dude, this shit looks stacked.
It looks better than 300.
It does, dude. It does.
Damn,
Absolutely.
That's not good.
We might be doing a watch along, like a simul stream on this channel and True Heel Heat Sports and Entertainment. That Saturday, we're gonna still work things out, see how that's gonna go down. But that's the plan for now. We'll keep you posted on that. But that's gonna be it for us, man. That's everything, right? We kind of cover everything, right? Basically, that we needed to cover, right?
Yeah.
CPZ, real quick, your thoughts on Revolution? Did you watch it?
It was a good show. It's just a long show. I feel like that's the thing with AEW shows. We just can't really appreciate them as much as maybe they should be because they're so dang long. It's like, it was good, but it was so long.
But every match 20 minutes. That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Every match got a bunch of time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hangman,
he's expected to take some time off.
Oh
So
man,
The vicious cycle of Hangman.
So what's Swerve gonna do then?
I don't know. Probably work against I don't know.
better learn TNT title, buddy.
Yeah.
Christian Cage.
Christian Cage? Oh man.
Probably so. But just a reminder, so tomorrow will be Raw Rundown. Wednesday we might do Gaming Walter if you're available. We gotta
should be home Wednesday. I was gonna say Wednesday before Dynamite.
We gotta
we have final night.
We have to conclude the Continental Classic.
Conclude that shit.
We have
we still on the Continental Classic?
We haven't done it in a month.
We still have to do.
Wow.
We also got a PLE to do as well. We got it's called the Big Bang, and then we'll be going 2K24.
Big Bang
to wrap up 2K23, and then when we go on 2K24, it's restoring the feeling.
Okay.
And that also this Thursday is 2-stream Thursday. We'll be doing SAD. There's something about Dynamite, right? The review of Dynamite, and of course Thursday night at 10 p.m. at the conclusion of Impact, myself and CPZ, we're going to be live here on the channel for our preview of Sacrifice on Impact Breakdown. All right. And that's going to be it for us, guys. And, of course, Sacrifices Friday. We might be watching that, too. But that's going to be it for us, man. Thank you all for tuning in. I thought that was really Toni Storm last night. She looked good.
I did, too.
Yeah. That's
Very
her,
good.
That's her twin, for real.
Yeah.
She looked, I must say, Mariah May looked splendid, respectfully.
She looked more like Toni Storm than Toni Storm herself.
Oh, yeah, so they say.
Missing a few things, but, you know.
Oh, Mike. Oh, come on, Mike. Will you stop? But that's going to be it for us, guys. In case you guys have not followed us yet on Twitter, hit the follow on AT Network. That's our Twitter handle. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like. It does help us out in the algorithm and all that fun stuff. If you want to become an ATP channel member, it's only $2.99 a month. We have some announcements to take place real soon for channel members, right? Regarding 2K24. All right. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. You can follow me on X at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, man.
Yeah, you can follow me on X at DetroitGamer313.
C Peasy.
Oh, yeah. You can follow me at CPZ Loves You. It's in the description. It's
on the screen there too.
Here, other way. I don't know. You get the point.
Exactly. And of course, Walty.
Yep. Follow me on X at HeyWalter.
Thank you all as always, guys. You guys are awesome as always. You guys are legitimately awesome. All right. For myself, for Big Mike, for C Peasy, for Walty, for Tony Khan, for the gang. This has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Good night, everyone.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
See y'all tomorrow for Raw Rundown. No Millie.
Come on, man. Wrong show.
What do we Millie? Hey, wouldn't be surprised if they don't get a Millie. Hey, enjoy it right now. This Wednesday, back to 2008. Back to 2000. Hey, get used to it. Get used to it. You were happy with 60K last night. But this Wednesday, back to reality.
No Millie.
No Millie, hey. No Millie, hey. Salcedo on the roads. I don't think that's true.